Welcome back to video classes. So, the same chapter, pair of linear equations in two variables. Already we learned the algebraic methods and the consistency algebraically and graphically. Today, based on these conditions, based on these problems based on algebraic conditions for consistency, mainly these conditions, a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, unique solution, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1, infinitely many solutions, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2, no solution. By using these conditions, we can find some unknown values. So, in this question, in this 4x plus py, for which value of p does the pair of equations given below has a unique solution? If p is equal to something, then we can find the unique solution. You see, compare with a1x plus b1 by plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2 by plus c2 is equal to 0. Here, a1 is equal to 4, a2 is equal to 2. Next, b1 is equal to p, b2 is equal to 2. C1 is equal to 8, C2 is equal to 2. What is the question? For which value of p does the pair of equations given below has unique solution? Unique solution in the sense we have to take this condition. What is the condition? a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Very, very important. Unique solution means you have to take this condition, a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So, that's why this C1 and C2 is not important. Now, I will take a1 by a2. a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. That implies, what is a1? 4 by 2 is not equal to b1, p by 2. 4 by 2 is not equal to p by 2. That implies 4 is not equal to p. 4 is not equal to p. So, p is not equal to 4. p is not equal to 4. For which value of p is not equal to 4, then only the pair of equations given below has a unique solution. If p is not equal to 4 only, these pair of linear equations having unique solutions. So, other than 4, this condition will not satisfy. Suppose if p is equal to 4, other if it is not equal to 4, you suppose here p is equal to 4, suppose a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2. So what is a1 by a2? 4 by 2. P is equal to p by 2, no? P in the sense, suppose I keep p 4 by 2, then automatically this will be 2 is equal to 2. So this condition will not satisfy. When this condition will satisfy, only if p is not equal to 4, then only this condition will be satisfied. P is not equal to 4, other than we can, p is not equal to 4, this condition will be satisfied. So one more sum, same model. For which value of p does the pair of which value of not p, k, which value of k does the pair of equations gives below has a unique solution? So same model like before sum only. For which value of k does the pair of equations gives below has a unique solution? If it is unique solution, we should take this condition. What is the condition? a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Then only we can find k value. So let us compare with a1x plus b1 by plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2 by plus c2 is equal to 0. Now a1 is equal to k. a1 is equal to k. I'll write here. a1 is equal to k. a1 is equal to k. b1 is equal to minus 1. Actually, minus y is nothing but minus 1 by minus 1. C1 is equal to, C1 is not important, but we'll write minus 2. What about A2? A2 is equal to 6. B2. B2 is equal to minus 2. C2. C2 is equal to minus 3. Anyhow, this is the sum is given, the condition is given, unique solution. In this situation, you have to find k value. So, if its unique solution A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, then I'll write C1 by C2. This is not important. No need to write this one. A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. That implies A1 k, A2 6 is not equal to B1 minus 1, B2 minus 2. That is nothing but 1 by 2. Directly you can write 1 by 2. That implies k by 6 is not equal to 1 by 2. K by 6 is not equal to 1 by 2. That implies k is not equal to 1 by 2. This by 6 will be transposed into 6. That implies k is not equal to 1 into 6, 6 by 2. That implies k is not equal to 3. K is not equal to 3. K is not equal to 3. If k is not equal to 3 only, this unique solution condition will be satisfied. If k is not equal to 3 only, this unique condition solution will be satisfied. This condition will be satisfied. In this situation, k value is not equal to 3. K is not equal to 3. Okay. This is the second model based on infinitely many solutions. If it is infinitely many solutions, the condition is A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Okay. This is the second model. The question is, for what values of k will the following pair of linear equations have infinitely many solutions? Have infinitely many solutions. Let us check. Now, first of all, you write this one in the general form. 5x plus 2y minus k is equal to 0. 10x plus 4y minus 3 is equal to 0. Compare with a1x plus b1 by plus c1 is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Now I will write a1 is equal to 5. b1 is equal to 2. c1 is equal to minus 3. c1 is equal to minus 3. Next, a2 is equal to 10. b2 is equal to 4. So, c2 is equal to minus 3. Already these pair of linear equations are having infinitely many solutions and k is equal to one number, one constant. Now, here, what the condition for a pair of infinitely many solution means? This condition. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. So, A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. That implies 5 by 10 is equal to 2 by 4 is equal to minus k by minus 3. Minus k by minus 3, minus and minus cancel, just you can write k by 3. K by 3. This implies 5 by 10 is equal to 1 by 2. 2 by 4 is equal to 1 by 2 and is equal to k by 3. So, 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2 is equal to k by 3. From this, we can find k value. You can compare the second ratio and third ratio. So, k by 3 is equal to 1 by 2. That implies k is equal to 1 by 2. This divided by 3 will be transposed into 3. That implies k is equal to 3 by 2. K is equal to 3 by 2. In this, if k is equal to 3 by 2, then this pair of linear equations are satisfying with the infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions, you can say consistent also. Consistent also. So, infinitely many solutions, you can say those lines are coincident lines. Coincident lines. If it is infinitely many solutions, coincident line. If it is unique solution, intersecting. If it is unique solution, intersecting, consistent. So sometimes they may ask like that also. Be careful. So here, if k is equal to 3 by 2, we can say these pair of linear equations are having infinitely many solutions. Okay. Okay. One more sum based on infinitely many solutions. So a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Why? Because the question is infinitely many solutions. That's what we have to take that condition. So here kx plus 3y is equal to k minus 3. This is k minus 3 is a constant term. So here k is a constant term. So first of all, convert into general form. Kx plus 3y minus k, transposing the plus k will be transposed to minus k, and minus 3 will be transposed to plus 3 instead of is equal to 0. Better don't transpose like this. This is a binomial. This is a binomial. That's why the full binomial you transpose. This is plus of k minus 3. You can write minus of k minus 3. Minus of k minus 3 is equal to 0. Minus of this plus will be plus k minus 3 will be transposed to that side. Minus k minus 3. If you simplify, minus k plus 3 only will come. Better you take like this. This is very very important. If you do minus k plus 3 also no problem. Better to take the full binomial. The plus k minus 3 will be transposed to minus k minus 3 brackets keep. Now here 12x plus ky, here no problem, minus k is equal to 0. Compare with a1 x plus b1 1 plus c1 is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. c2 is equal to 0. Now a1 is equal to k, b1 is equal to 3, c1 is equal to minus k minus 3, minus k minus 3. a2 is equal to 12, a2 12 only, yes 12, b2 is equal to k, c2 is equal to minus 3, minus 3. Understand? So now what is the condition? Infinitely many solutions, infinitely many solutions. a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Therefore a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. That implies a1 by a2 k by 12, b1 by b2, b1 by b2, a1 by a2 k by 12, 3 by k, k by 12, 3 by k, c1 by c2 minus k minus 3 by minus k. Minus and minus you can cancel. That's why simply you can write k minus 3 by k. Now brackets also not important. So k minus 3 by k, k minus 3 by k, minus and minus cancel. Now comparing, equating these two ratios, first and second. First and second, equating first and second, k by 12 is equal to, k by 12 is equal to 3 by k. K by 12 is equal to 3 by k. So k by 12 is equal to 3 by k. Now here cross multiplication, k into k square is equal to 36. Very very important. Here no need to take LCM. A by B, C by D. If it is in the form of A by B, C by D, AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC. That's it. Now find k value. K value. K is equal to, apply square roots on both sides. Apply square roots on both sides. Actually, if you apply square roots on both sides, this will be square root of k square, square root of 36. 2 and 1 by 2 will be cancelled. For this exponential form is there, e to the power of m, to the power of m. That's why. Then square root of k square is nothing but k. Here plus or minus 6. Plus or minus 6. In this first case I got k is equal to plus 6 or k is equal to minus 6. K is equal to minus 6. K is equal to minus 6. Okay. Now the second step, already we compared these equate these two ratios, k by 12 and 3 by k. I got k is equal to plus 6 and minus 6. Now I'll take these two ratios. 3 by k is equal to k minus 3 by k. Now here also cross multiplication. 3 into k, 3k. 3 into k, 3k. K into k minus 3. K into k minus 3. Cross multiplication. 3 into k, 3k. K into k minus 3. That implies 3k is equal to k square minus 3k. Distributive property k into k square, k into 3, 3k. So here k square is equal to this 3k, 3k only. This minus 3k will be transposed plus 3k. This minus 3k will be transposed plus 3k. So k square is equal to 3k plus 3k. So 6k is equal to k square. 6k is equal to k square. So k square plus 3k. Now we can write k square is equal to 6k plus 0 if you want to write 0. Otherwise not required. So k square minus 6k is equal to 0. K square minus 6k is equal to 0. Now k of k minus 6 is equal to 0. Understand? Here 3k plus 3k 6k, k is equal to k square is equal to 6k, k square is equal to 6k. Here k square minus 6k is equal to 0. Before I said if you want to write 0, k square is equal to 6k plus 0. K square plus 6k will be transposed to minus 6k is equal to 0. Here factorization, k as a common, k into k minus 6. Again if you want to multiply k into k square, minus 6 will be 6k. Now I got k into k minus 6 is equal to 0. From this I can write k is equal to 0, k is equal to 0, k is equal to 0 and k minus 6 is equal to 0. From that I can write k is equal to 6. K is equal to 0 I got, k is equal to 6 I got. You see, in this second condition I got k is equal to 0, k is equal to 6. In this first condition I got k is equal to 6, k is equal to minus 6. K is equal to 6, k is equal to minus 6. From these two, this is also plus 6, this is also plus 6. So I can take here k is equal to plus 6. In this first condition I got k is equal to plus 6. In this second condition I got k is equal to plus 6. That's why ignore k is equal to 0 and k is equal to minus 6 and write the answer is k is equal to plus 6. K is equal to plus 6. Here k is equal to 6 only. These two pair of linear equations are having infinitely many solutions. Here I got in first condition k is equal to plus 6, k is equal to minus 6. Here k is equal to 0, k is equal to 6. So ignore this one, and finally here k is equal to plus 6 and k is equal to plus 6. This you have to take as an answer. Finally in the first condition I got k is equal to plus 6. Second condition also I got k is equal to plus 6. That's what k is equal to plus 6 is the final answer. Then this is the final answer. Okay, this is third model. No solutions. No solution, parallel, inconsistent. The condition is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. So compare with the general form. a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. c2 is equal to 0. a1 is equal to 3, b1 is equal to minus 4, c1 is equal to 7. a1 3, b1 minus 4, c1 is equal to 7. a2 is equal to k, b2 is equal to 3 and c2 is equal to minus 5. c2 is equal to minus 5. Now condition, the question is for which value of k will the following pair of linear equations have no solution. No solution in the sense a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. That implies 3 by k is equal to minus 4 by 3 is equal to 7 by minus 5. 7 by minus 5. Here, for finding k value is not equal to, I forget, okay. For finding k value, compare this first ratio and second ratio. Here, 3 by k is equal to minus 4 by 3. 3 by k is equal to minus 4 by 3. That implies cross multiplication 3 into 3, okay, k into minus 4k is equal to 3 into 3, 9. Minus 4k is equal to 9. Minus 4k is equal to 9. K is equal to 9 into will be transposed divided by minus 4 into minus 4 only. That implies k is equal to minus 9 by 4. Minus 9 by 4. Carefully. K into 4. K into minus 4. Minus 4k. 3 3 are 9. K is equal to 9 into will be transposed divided by minus 4 only. K is equal to minus 9 by 4. At k is equal to minus 9 by 4, this pair of linear equations having no solution. K is equal to minus 9 by 4. No solution. K is equal to minus 9 by 4. No solution. This is the first question for this model. Okay, one more sum based on no solution. Here, first convert into general form. 3x plus y minus 1 is equal to 0. And this one, 2k minus 1 of x. The x quotient is 2k minus 1. K minus 1 into y. Here already said you can minus 2k minus 1 is equal to 0 you can write, but that is fully constant. Better you take this is nothing but actually 2k plus 1. Better you keep in bracket. Here no symbol in the sense plus symbol. That's why this plus will be transposed minus 2k plus 1 is equal to 0 as it is written. Understand? This is very very important point. Don't send separately minus 2k minus 1, will get confused. That is also same meaning. Now here a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. c2 is equal to 0. What is the condition? No solution. The question is in no solution. In this situation, you have to find k value. No solution means if it is no solution also same. If it is parallel also this one only. If it is inconsistent also this one only. So, what is the condition? a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. So, first I will write that. What is a1? a1 is equal to 3. b1 is equal to 1. Y in the sense, so the numerical quotient of y is 1. That's why 1. c1 is equal to minus 1. a1 3, b1 1, c1 is equal to minus 1. a2 2k minus 1. a2 2k minus 1. 2k minus 1. a2. Next b2 k minus 1. b2 k minus 1. C2 minus 2k plus 1. C2 minus 2k plus 1. C2 minus 2k plus 1. C1 minus 1. Now compare A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2. Not equal to C1 by C2. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2. Now, what is the condition? 3 by 2k minus 1 is equal to 1 by k minus 1 is not equal to minus 1 by minus 2k plus 1. Anyhow, minus and minus will be cancelled. No need to write. Now, to find k value, compare these two, first and second. First and second. Here minus 1. C2 is equal to minus 2k plus. So here compare first and second. 3 by 2k minus 1 is equal to 1 by k minus 1. Find k value. Find k value. So cross multiplication. 3 into k minus 1 is equal to 1 into 2k minus 1. 3 into k minus 1, 1 into 2k minus 1, or 2k minus 1 into 1 also no problem. 3 into k, 3k, minus 3 into 1, 3. 3 into 1, 3. Here directly 1 into 2k minus 1, you can write directly 2k minus 1. So 3k, this plus 2k will be transposed to RHS to LHS minus 2k. So this minus 1 only. This minus 3 will be transposed from LHS to RHS plus 3. So 3k minus 2k is equal to 1k is equal to minus 1 plus 3 is equal to 2. Just I got answer. K is equal to 2. K is equal to, when k is equal to 2, these pair of equations are having no solution. When at k is equal to 2, there is no solutions for this pair. So these three are very important models. This is first model. Sometimes they may ask intersecting also. You have to use this condition only. Graphical condition is intersecting. For graphical also you can use algebraic condition. Sometimes for infinitely many solutions also you can use this condition only. If it is coincident also this condition only. Sometimes no solution also this one. Parallel also this one only. If it is inconsistent, you can use this condition. So this is the very important topic. So very important. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Now it is time for assignment. Here 1, 2, 3 sums are given. First sum is based on unique solution. Second sum is based on infinitely many solution. Third sum is based on no solution. All of you learn the three conditions, algebraic conditions, and do the sums properly, find the unknown values and send to your class teacher. Okay, thank you very much.